Hi, I wanted to make this video to talk about a Python bot that I created. So what the bot does is scrape a website for COVID-19 cases and dates, and the bot then stores the data into a database, and the bot also has a messenger page which is used to interact with the bot. Here in this screen, you can see a diagram of how my bot actually is working. So the bot was written using Python, and so it's written in Flask. So it uses Flask, and so the bot has been deployed in Heroku. So this is my bot, and my bot is being deployed in Heroku. So it lives there, and the website that I use that the bot scrapes is worldometer.info, and the bot currently only scrapes for data from for the US. So it will go to its US page, and it will look for cases and deaths, and it will store it in the database. And the other feature of this bot is that it has a messenger page to interact with it. So if I visit this website here, it will take me to a messenger page, and this messenger page can be used to send message to the bot or receive message from the bot and things like that. And the last one is my SQL database. So this database is being used to store um, two different types of data. The first data is the user data. So the user data, so my bot uses a messenger page, and using its messenger page, the users can subscribe or unsubscribe uh, for periodic messages from this bot. So when my bot scrapes this website every 10 minutes, so every 10 minutes, then it's if the data has been changed, the users can get notifications about what has changed in which state and so on. So currently that feature is not usable because Facebook is restricting. So because of Facebook restrictions, I cannot send messages without the users first sending me a message. So I'm trying to find a solution for that. But in the meanwhile, my user database, so user table in my SQL database, it stores user IDs of subscribed users. And the state data table, it stores cases, it stores state, state name and cases and dates and so on. So that is how this bot is created. And uh, let me give you guys a demonstration of how everything works together. So I'll clear my screen, and let me so okay, the first thing is this is the Heroku web page for the bot. It does not do anything right now, but it just has this messenger add-on that I created, that I used from Facebook. So it it's the same so it's the same as the Facebook Messenger, so which is this. So so if I go to um, m.me/BOTVID-19, then I'll go to this bot's Facebook Messenger page, and using this page, I can interact with the bot. So this uh, this thing here is just an add-on for this Messenger page. So I can interact using this website, this add-on here in the website, or I can just go to the Messenger page and um, directly send the message. So the website that I'm using to interact to scrape for data is this. It's called oldometers.info. So it just, this bot just works for US for now. So but I can tweak it to work for any other country. So there's this table in this website, and for each state, the total number of cases, the total number of dates, and other information is being displayed. So what my bot does is it goes to this website every 10 minutes, and it looks for total cases and total deaths, and it checks whether the total cases in each state has changed or not, whether the total deaths in each state had changed or not. And if it had changed, then it will update my SQL database. And if it has not changed, then it will not do anything. So going back to my bot, I can say hi, and it says hi there. This works for hi and hello for now, but I can make it a little bit more smarter in the future iterations of this bot. And to subscribe to this bot, I can say subscribe, and it says you are already a subscriber, so let me unsubscribe first. So basically I can subscribe and unsubscribe. Let me subscribe again. And when I subscribe, what happens is this bot stores my user ID for this page, and every 10 minutes when something had changed in my data, when the number of dates or the number of cases in some state has increased, my bot will automatically send me a message. So that is about subscribing and unsubscribing, and I can type update to get the current update. So here is my current update. It gives me state, the total cases, the total deaths, and if I check here, the total is 964,000, and the total here is 964,000 as well. The total deaths is 54,375 here, but it's 776. Let me reload this page because it looks like things have changed now. Yeah, so it's 54,792, and this is 54,776 for now, but I think my bot will be updated. My bot will scrape again in 10 minutes, so this data will be updated. But this yeah, this data looks a little stale for now. Yeah, but it will be updated soon because this website keeps on changing every like 5 minutes or so. I have set my bot to scrape for this data every 10 minutes. So for now, and it also says that this data was scraped from this website here. So when the users ask for an update, the bot does not scrape for data, but rather it looks for this data in the database, my SQL database, and it gives the data from this database. So my database, my MySQL database might be might not have the latest data. So sometimes it will not give you the latest data, but most of the time it will be fine because it's being updated every 10 minutes. So if I am the admin of this page, I can also give it some commands like sudo gtu gives me the total, sudo gtu will give me the total number of users that have subscribed to this bot. It's currently 3. And if I unsubscribe, and if I say sudo give me total users, then it gives me 2 now. And if I again subscribe and then it will give me 3 again. And if I say some random things and it does not understand, and it says that it's a dumb bot and it does not understand what I said, and it tells me that I can use subscribe or unsubscribe or update to interact with the bot. And let me also show you how the bot actually works for the database case. So I have, let me open up what's being stored in my database for state. So Python 3, So console.py helps me. So I forgot how to. Okay, what methods I have? Let me see. Okay, so Python 3 get all state data. So this gives me all the data that I have for each state. So okay, so it's the database has state, its abbreviation, short form, the previous cases, current cases, previous dates, and current dates. And so there's all 54 states here. And so this is not what I send to the users. This is what I store. And if the previous cases is smaller than the current cases that I just scraped for, then I update my database. So this was the case when so this is the previous case now, and this is the current case. And if numbers change, then this value will go here, and the new value will come in this place. So so if I can, so the data that I give to the users is this. So Python 3 gets, okay. So this is what the users see when they interact with my bot. Only these three states, cases, and that's. So total, I don't use the full state name because it makes the message too long, and the messenger window cannot withhold all this. It gets crowded there, so I just use the short forms or the abbreviations. So it gives me the total and the deaths. So let me see if my bot has, I think it has already been 10 minutes. So let me see if bot has updated itself. So I'll go to the US, UA country, and US, yeah. Okay. So it still looks like my bot has not yet updated. So let me check for my logs, logs. Till okay, let me see when it was last updated. Okay, so it looks like it was last updated a little while ago. Yeah, so it was updated, but it was updated at this time somewhere. So let me just force update it. So I'll force update my database. And it will take some while because it is comparing its current data with the data in the website, and only if the data has been changed, it will update the data. So it will take a little while, 10-20 seconds to update the data. And after the data has been updated, I can see whether it's working or not. Let's see. Okay, so the data has finished. So the bot has finished updating. Let's see whether it works or not. Python 3 console.py. Okay, I forgot again. Oh, I think it's stored here somewhere. Okay, so yeah, let me get the data that I send to the users. So now I can see that it's 970,000, 970,000, 54,000 something, 50,000 something, 288,000, 288,000. So my database has been updated, and if I again try here, if I say update again, it will give me the latest data that should have 970,000. So here, 970,352 and 970,352. Yeah, it works. So, so this is how my bot works. And if you guys have any suggestions, then you can feel free to share it with me on Reddit. I'll stop it here for now.